lovely people, Nina here. So I'm currently writing, and I figured that I would make this week's video a writing video. The last one I updated was from like February, I think. So it's been a minute. But I have been writing, and I spent my summer writing. So I figured I'd give you a little update. Um, if you don't know or haven't seen any of my last videos, my goal is to write a completed story that maybe one day I could eventually turn into a book. I done that once, and I have been querying it and going through the query process, and now I'm working on a one that I want to go with it. It's kind of been like trial and error. But this current story that I'm working on has the working title Fish Out of Water, as like just what I've titled the document, and it follows a person in that works at his family's fish and chip shop, and then another person who works at like as a fisherman and like bait and tackle. And so it kind of is just their two stories. It's not a great description, but it's partly because I'm still in the process of writing it. And I figured today I would just bring you along. So the last I updated, I was at 19,000 words, and I was complaining that I had really bad like writer's block, and I didn't know how I was going to get through it, and I was struggling, and I was like, do I scrap this story or do I change it? I ended up doing multiple drafts and writing and rewriting, but now I'm up to 49,000 words. My goal is 60. Yeah, it's been a process, and I get to the point where I feel like other writers go through this. You kind of become afraid of your own writing because you're like, I don't think that this is any good, because you just, I don't know, self-doubt creeps in. And so that's where I was like at, and I was just stuck. But persevering, pushing through, and I've been writing, and so I'm at 49,340 words, which is like, I don't even know how many pages, a lot. 150 some, maybe, something like that. Yeah. So today I'm going to be writing a little bit, and I'm bringing you along with me. So I realized that I didn't even put my headphones on. I've been obsessively listening to Noah Kahn, and listening to that while I write, especially The Great Divide, because that's just been like my mood right now. And so I've been listening to a lot of Noah Kahn, but yeah, I am gonna stop here for the day, or at least for now. Maybe not for the day, maybe I'll pick it back up and write later. But for right now, I'm gonna stop here. I'm nearly at 50,000 words, and that's crazy because that's only 10,000 more, which seems like I can already feel it like wrapping up. And this is a lot more. The last one that I wrote that I started querying and like adding, it was only like 45,000 words, I think, which is I think short for a book. And so that one I was like, I wanted to draft more, like go back to and add to it. But this one is going to be 60,000. It's nearly 50, it's going to be 60, which is like crazy. But yeah, I figured more so for like future me, if this does end up going anywhere, that I wanted like a record of it, and yeah, take along this long writing process. But yeah, that is all for this week's video. Just a short little writing update because I realized I hadn't posted anything about writing since February. But yeah, that's all for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great weekend. As always, free Palestine, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Bye!